Okay. So now it's time for my next vlog video that isn't a part of the series that I've been doing of, this isn't part of the Uncommon Reviews. This is just like, I guess I'll call this spoiler talk, the Tony Chronicles or something like that. And I'm going to be talking about a bunch of behind the scenes things that happened that were kind of interesting. Whether if it's bloopers or like how the ending went down or just like things like that. So I'm just going to start off with this and I'm probably going to do like a review on, I don't know, Sucker Punch or something. So pretty much we decided, hey, we're going to record the third act at once because I want to get the Tony Chronicles done this summer, like I had said in the Blood trailer, because I said, coming this summer. So we finished the third act all in one night, and that was a lot of fun. We recorded about 40 minutes of the movie that was left. First of all, we pretty much went through everything that is kind of normal until when we got to one blooper where, since Link 1 Smash was recording, so I pretty much laid out a layout of the rest of this clip. So I was like, oh, okay, so what's gonna happen next, Guardian of Valbar, is that I'm gonna just have you walk off screen, off the door, and then the clip will end, so it'll be super short. And then Link 1 Smash comes out of nowhere and pulls like some weird crap and is like, hey, aliens, third movie, and like all this stuff that would never tie into a third movie because there's no way that would happen because of how we left it. So I was just like super confused. I was like, while I was watching it, I was just so confused. Because I came back up and I was like, Ben, what are you doing? He's like, you'll have to find out in the third movie. And I was like, no. Just, no. But anyway, so like that was when we were recording the Revelations part. Then the finale went by pretty quick. That one was way shorter than I was intending. I was intending it to be like a 24-minute long video, but it only came out as 7. So, I was planning to have more happen in it, but Link 1 Smash was rushing us. Because he wanted the finale to just be like a 3-minute final battle, and I was like, heck no am I doing that. That's not even close to being enough for one video. And we were discussing for the longest time on how we were going to end it. I had put in like a bunch of work trying to figure out how every detail would go in case if people wanted to know. And then I found out that apparently, even though I had asked Ben if this was okay, he apparently didn't like it now, so I was like, oh, okay, fine. So then we compromised and decided on 3 different endings. One which would be kind of like my ending, so I'd call it the director's cut ending, which I personally consider to be the main ending and probably the best put down. But I really don't want to be biased here, but I kind of am. But yeah, otherwise then yeah, Ben's ending was okay. And then Zach was like, which is Carnival Bar, he was like, what if we just had like a dumb joke ending? And then we were like, okay. So then he's like, what if it was like my character just like shoots himself and dies on accident? Like he trips and accidentally shoots himself like in World War Z or something. And I was like, that's fine. But we did change it from that. So you guys know what the 3 endings were. But yeah. So now this is where I'm going to get into the deep spoilers. So pretty much, the original ending from when we first started making the movie was Zach's character was going to kill himself. He's just going to end it all since he couldn't take it anymore. But then Ben didn't like that ending. He's the original creator of the Night of the Alien universe. So he's like, it's my universe. I started it. I should decide how it ends. I was like, it's my movie. But, you know, it's fine either way, but it's just like, you know. So that's why we tried to make this compromise, that way everyone was happy, because that was my main goal, was I wanted everyone to be happy. Anyways, so the other endings were like, pretty much like the 3 endings that we decided on was, one would be Ben's ending, which would be the one where Zach survives and he just like walks somewhere that no one knows where it is. Then in my ending, he dies and desperately tries to escape, dying in the process, obviously. And then the joke ending, which was Zach's, was him tripping, falling, getting shot up, and then Ben going wah wah wah, and it was super funny. And that was the last one we recorded. But yeah, then like the other endings that we were originally thinking about doing was, one would have been a plot twist where my character was actually alive, but then we realized that was kind of stupid on my part especially. But yeah, there were a couple of other endings we had been thinking up of, like one where he's just like, oh, I'm just alive now, so whatever. And one where it would have been like, one ending that I thought of that would have been really cool was pretty much like, so Tony's character survives, and then he decides on where to go, but first he has to write down the address, and then when he writes it down, it shows that's 90 Roosevelt Base, which for those of you who have seen 90, you know that that's the main location in that movie, and then when he drives off screen, then it appears as dramatic music starts to fade in, day 0, so pretty much it would have been like a prequel to 90 the whole time, and Zach's character would have died from the disease on the first day, since that's when the virus really kicked into high gear. So that was like an ending where I thought that would be really cool, but we didn't do that, so it's like, oh, okay. But yeah. And I had planned for there to be more in the finale, but it was out of my control. There's nothing I could do. But yeah, it's fine though. I'm still okay with how it ended. And yeah. So it was just been fun to record this movie, because, you know, it was interesting, because it was definitely longer than the first movie we did, Night of the Alien. That one was only an hour and a half, and this one was a little over 2 hours, I believe. And yeah, it was just kind of interesting how it all went down, and how it got so many changes at the last minute. Yeah. And I tried to, and the whole reason why I did the Tony Chronicles was because I was mad at how the first one ended, and everyone was mad. So I was like, oh, okay, then let's fix this. So then I thought up of an overall story, how it would end, even though that ending got changed so many times. And then we started recording like immediately after Night of the Alien for like a year, obviously. And then like as soon as we would record an episode, we would put it out. And we would record like an episode at a time. Until, you know, we did 2 episodes this weekend. But yeah. It was... trying to think of other things I was gonna say, but now I'm kind of forgetting. I guess just to wrap things up a bit, by the way, I was planning on having mid-credit sequences, but the Guardian Volbar and Link Well and Smash just pretty much like instantly said no to that, because they said that felt like we were continuing it then. So I was like, okay, whatever. That'll be a long, boring credit sequence. But hey, that's weirdly where most of the editing comes in. But yeah. Sorry that I forgot to like edit in music to the fight scene in episode 4, Blood. Because there's supposed to be music there, but I forgot to edit it in, so then I was like, crap, when it finished. But yeah, so we finished it, and it was a lot of fun, and I guess I'm glad I did it, because I think it turned out better than Night of the Alien did. And I think it's smarter, and I think when you finish it, you should probably watch it again. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.